Yeah, good morning, everyone. So yesterday, market remained more of a range bound in the US. Post Friday strong up move. Even in that, Nasdaq was outperforming and was positive, mainly driven by growth gain in Tesla share. Uh, so there were still coming comments from different Fed regional Feds, which are indicating that the interest rate will increase and will remain tight during 2023, and that kept the market sideways yesterday, post Friday strong gain. But yesterday we saw strong gain in Indian market also, and today Asian markets are more of a flattish or marginal down. Uh, cur- in commodity yesterday, LME saw a strong gain in different metal, mainly driven by aluminum and all. But today they are a bit soft again. Yesterday, aluminum in LME gained by around 6%, but today morning LME in China is down by around 1.5%. Net, if you see the domestic prices, they are up only uh, for most of the base metal. Uh, these are all also coincided with the dollar depreciating, which has come up yesterday even below 103 also. So seems more of a sideway type of market for today. For India also, yesterday we saw a strong growth, so we may see some sideway or some profit booking in the initial period in today's India market. Indian market may also be a bit driven by the result which has come for the TCS, which was marginally positive, which was giving indication that the US market may not be seeing such a hard lending, or maybe seeing some soft lending, or the recession will be comparatively soft. Now request technical team to take up from here.
Yes, thank you, sir. Good morning, all of you. Yes, today Nifty is likely to open on a flattish note, and we are likely to witness some sort of a positive mood in the day of a sideways momentum. As expected yesterday, we have already informed that this pullback rally is likely to be extended towards 18,100 to 18,200. Now, 18,100 is already set fast, and it maintained a positive closing above the same levels, which gives a positive view for a positive outlook on the Nifty front. Now, as long as Nifty sustains above 18,000 psychological mark, more upside can be witnessed up to 18,200 levels. And from there onwards, we might see some profit booking. For today intraday purpose, the immediate resistance is placed at 18,170. Any move about that level will extend this value towards 18,240 to 18,300 levels. Whereas on the downside, the first support is placed at 18,000. Any move below that level, 18,900 levels can have been retested in the downside. Coming towards the bank nifty, yesterday we have seen a very smart pullback rally, also the bounce back rally in the bank nifty front. It has maintained a positive closing above 42,700 levels, which gives some sort of a relief sign. Going ahead, 43,000 levels can be retested once again. Any move above that level will witness some sort of a more buying into the bank nifty, which might open levels up to 43,240 to 43,300 levels in the high side. On the downside, 42,440 is the first support level. If it's break that level in the closing basis, then 42,100, 43,000 levels can be open on the downside. Coming to the Nifty Finance, 18,820, 18,900 are the resistance levels we need to keep eye on it. On the flip side, 18,630, 18,500 are the crucial support. The view is cautious, as I said yesterday itself. As of now, we are witnessing this pullback rally, and this is likely to be uh, continue as long as it maintains their respective support levels. Stock specific, On the technical front, Pidilite really looks very good. From the last few days, we have witnessed that the Pidilite has taken a very strong support of 200 EMA and shown some sort of a bounce back rally. And the strength is remained intact from the closing basis as well. Yesterday, the stock has maintained a positive closing about 2550 levels, which gives a positive sign on the technical front. I believe it has a potential to reach up to 2650. That is more 100 points can be seen on the upside. So one can take a long position in Pidilite current market price. Stop loss can be kept at 2500 for a target of 2650. Another interesting stocks looks on the technical front is PNB Housing. On the daily chart, the stock has given a formation of a flat pattern and it's on the verge of giving the breakout of this pattern. So looking towards this technical structure, I believe this rally is likely to be continued towards to 600 to 610. So those who are looking for a positional calls can take a long position in PNB Housing with a strict stop loss of a 554 for a target of 609. That's it from my end. I request derivative team to take call.
Yeah, thank you, Swati. On the derivative front, yeah, nothing much to add to what I had said yesterday. Only thing here is now we are above the 18,000 crucial level. So this becomes a strong support on the downside, and any longs one now has to keep a stop loss of around 18,000 levels. With the highest put base now at 18,000, which is shifted upwards. Also, call front, one good thing has happened is highest call base was at 18,000, which has shifted upwards towards 18,500. So we have a good chance, of moving upwards towards that level of 18,500 with not much call writing happening at strikes above 18,000 and below 18,500. So yeah, look out for the same. From the stock specific front, as I've been saying from the last few days as well, PSU stocks look good. They will continue to witness further buying. Stocks like ONGC, IOC, even though GNFC was underselling yesterday, we expect it to move up from current level. Some good buying should happen there. Also, the IT sector as a whole, has low open interest, so that sector as a whole looks good as well. Insurance stocks will continue to do well, so look out for the same. So concentrate on these stocks. You might get good returns going forward for these. Yeah, that's it from my side. I'd like to ask the fundamental team to take over, please.
Good morning. TCS posted its result yesterday, and the company has posted better than expected results for the quarter, with CCQOQ revenue growth coming in at 2.2% versus expectation of 1.3%. Dollar revenue came at $7075 million, which is up 2.9% QOQ and 8.4% year on year. EBIT margins also improved by 50 bips QOQ and came in at 24.5%. Attrition came at 21.3% versus 21.5% QOQ. Management indicates with macroeconomic uncertainties in 2023 is likely to be more of a balanced year after strong growth past 2 years. Clients are focusing more on cost optimization deals. With this, management is confident about a medium-term growth outlook. Share is trading at 24.7 times FY23 EPS at a PE of 28.7 times FY23 EPS. Outlook is marginal positive for the company. Infosys is to post results on 12th, and CCQOQ growth, revenue growth is expected to come in at 1.4% QOQ. Dollar revenue is expected to come in at 4617 million. EBIT margins is also likely to expand and come in at 21.9% versus QOQ of 21.4%. Last quarter, the company had upgraded the lower end of the revenue guidance to 15 to 16%, and the company management had indicated of achieving lower end of the margin guidance of 21 to 23%. So any outlook on the guidance would be the key thing to watch out for. HCL Tech is to post results on 12th. CCQOQ growth is expected to come in at 3% QOQ, and dollar revenue is expected to come in at 3178 million. EBIT margins is also likely to expand to 18.5% versus QOQ of 17.3%. 9% at the US Investor Day. HCL Tech had indicated that revenue is likely to come in at the lower end of the band due to higher furloughs. Management had upgraded the revenue guidance to 13.5 revenue guidance band to 13.5 to 14.5% last quarter, and EBIT margin was 18 to 19%. So any outlook on the guidance would be the key thing to watch out for. Thank you.
Yeah, good morning. Yesterday during the market hours, JSW reported its volume numbers for quarter three, wherein the crude steel production stood at 6.24 million ton versus 5.68 quarter on quarter, and year on year 5.35 million ton. Production was higher due to higher capacity utilization, which stood at 91% during the quarter. This is positive for the company. Thank you.
Good morning. Yesterday, JSCL has received requisite regulatory consent amendment to increase its soda ash production capacity from its current level of 11 lakh metric tons per annum to 12 lakh metric tons per annum. And this is positive for the company. Thank you.
Yeah, yesterday JLR has reported their wholesale numbers, and wholesale numbers has increased marginally to 79,591 Q on Q by around 5.7%, and year on year by around 15%. These are all low base in most of the quarters. Even last quarter also there was a low low numbers, and this even this 79,600 numbers are also comparatively lower. This is mainly lower numbers are mainly driven by again shortage of chip, which has not improved as expected, and against that the order booking continue to remain very strong. The order booking is at around 2,15,000 versus last quarter end of around 2,05,000. So the order booking has improved even quarter on quarter. So overall seems positive for JLR and for Tata Motor. Then IRB Infra has announced their toll collection figure. The consolidated toll figure has come at around 388 crore, which has come around 6% higher than the November figure, and also by around 32% higher than the last year same month, that is December month. So this is positive for IRB Infra. Now request commodity team to take up from here.
Yes, thank you, sir. Good morning, everyone. Today, there could be some mixed views in commodities. Gold, if sustains above 55,800, then it might pull back to the 56, 100, 150 levels. And again, fresh buying could be expected above 56,200. So in silver prices, we expect to test 68,000 on lower end, and on higher end prices should be kept at 69,500. So there should be some range bound movement from 6,800 to 69,500. And crude oil prices are expected to test 61,100 on lower end. So all in all, 6,100 to 6,300 seems to be a range, and for a pullback, one can buy with a stop loss below 6080. However, on upside, 6230, 6250 seems to be a resistance area, and one can also sell with a stop loss above 6330. In natural gas, we had seen good recovery in yesterday's session, and prices can again pull back till the 350, 360 levels. So as long as holding 310, one can maintain a stop loss of 305 for the pullback till 340, 350. In copper, prices are expected to rally further. So one can initiate a buy around 747 and maintain a stop loss of 742. On higher end, 755, 760 seems to be possible targets. Zinc have rallied yesterday with the highest percentage. So the momentum should continue, but one can expect prices to dip till 280 to 78, whereby one can initiate a buy, and we expect again prices to test 285, 286. Aluminum also looks attractive, and prices are expected to test 215. So buying around 210 and maintain a stop loss of 208. That's it from me. I'll ask Riya to take over from here. Riya, hello. We cannot hear you. Hello.
Hello. Yes, sir. वही मैं देख रही थी आपको. Hello. 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 Hello.
Yes, we can hear you.
Hello. You can hear me now.
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes. So on the currency front, we have seen dollar index dive and trading at around 103.20 from the highs of 105 and so. Majorly after the data, this has happened, and today is one of the key events, which is Fed Powell speech. There we will be looking out for whether there is any change in the stand or he's still going very aggressive in his tone. So that could impact the dollar index in the evening session. But right now it could be under duress and trade around 103, 103.25 in this range itself. For the Indian rupee, we have seen it opening at around 82.36. The support could be placed at 82.20. All the indicators are indicating that it is right now in the oversold region, and however, if it gives a breakdown to 82.20, it will further decline towards 82, 81, 80 levels. But that is the max downside that we are seeing into the we could see into the USD INR. And if that happen, it is a clear opportunity to go long into the pair. This resistance is placed at 82.52. Probably in the intraday session, it will trade within the level of 82.25 to 82.47. For the other pairs, JPY-INR has opened on a positive note at 62.60. The resistance is placed at 62.75. If it gives a breakout to that, you could go long into the pair for a target of 62.91 and 63.20 levels with an SL at around 62.48. For Euro INR also, you could see some gain happening if it gives a breakout to the level of 82.52. You can go long above the same for a target of 82.75 with an SL at around 82.30. For the GBP INR, you could see some consolidation happening within the level of 100.37 to 100 levels. And unless it gives a breakout to this range, a consolidation in the pair will continue. So that's all on the currency front. Thank you.